Okay, so there is the preview and image browser that has been redone in 2.46. Now it's just going to be very brief, but I'll go over how this works. Now if you go to File and then possibly say Open, you'll see that you get the old type of file browser, you know, where you click on here and so forth. But you do have some new stuff when you want to file browse, also append and link, and data browse. So what I can do here is I can press Control F1, and this will allow me to append and link a material that I would like. Now as you can see, I can go through all of these different files here. I can also go back just by pressing the P button. But you'll notice we get visual, okay, a GUI here, which we didn't get before. And now I can go on my desktop and possibly choose something out of my exercise files. Like that. Okay, and then I can load that library on there. So now I have that image actually placed inside of this file. So now I've appended and linked the material. Now also can press Control F4, and this will allow me to navigate through the materials and textures that I have. Now at the moment I haven't got any, but if you do have a texture in there, you'll be able to actually see the texture appear. And so as you can see, I don't have any textures or materials that I have, but it only does it for the current .blend file, and it does a data browse. Now you can obviously do this by pressing again Control F4. What also you can do is press Control F1 to go file browsing again, and you can use the filtration. Now let's say if I have hundreds of blend files, hundreds of images, hundreds of movie files, whatever. You click on the filtering button at the bottom, and it kind of becomes a filter. It filters out the files. It doesn't delete them or anything, it just makes them invisible so you can try and navigate to the file that you want. So therefore, if I wanted to images, you'll see there .png. It recognized it, said, hey, that's an image. Also corresponding to the operating system, because that knows if it's an image. And obviously it said there filtered out an image. Now I can also select blend files, movies, but I don't have any movies. I can also choose Python scripts, which is .py files. Show fonts if you have any font files, show sound files, show text files, and also show folders. So there you go. And you can also filter out, you can select as many as you want, but then it kind of rules out the filtration system if you kind of select all of them. But you can, let's say, choose images and blend files, and there you go. If I choose files now, I get these two files right here, which are no use to me. So as you can see, you can have great relevance, and you can choose again right there filtering and allowing you to view only certain types of files and folders. So that's the brand new file browser, preview and an image browser, and it's been redesigned, and I think it's been redesigned a lot better, as you would agree, than before, because now it's much more easier to load in libraries. You get a visual effect. I'd still say that the open is exactly the same as the old, which isn't a good thing, because I'd rather have the graphical user interface right there as well. But, you know, you can't win everything. But it is extremely good for what it is. Hopefully they'll bring that graphical user interface to the open, the file opener inside of Blender. But, nevertheless, it's a brilliant feature, and it helps you find files and folders quickly.